launch the peas!
Oh.
Take that, zombie! Oh, have some of that. Oh.
Hi.
Hello. So you just caught us getting a bit carried away with a bit of Plants vs Zombies action. Ethan's favourite game at the moment. And I'd like to introduce my trusty assistant today, my son Ethan. Hello.
Hi.
So, why am I playing a bizarre children's game on my gardening blog? Well, modern society, kids don't get out enough into the out in the outside, out and getting their hands dirty and getting mucky, and there's more and more problems with children eating too much processed food and obesity, etc. So, I'm always trying to think of ways of how can I get my boy outside, because he's the same as any other kid. He loves his iPad and he's playing on his games all the time. So, but fortunately, one of those games, Plants vs Zombies, of all things, piqued his interest in vegetables. So last year, we actually planted up some seeds, and he had his own vegetable bed to grow in his what he's called his Zen Garden. So I thought today, again and again this year, we'd plant up a special bed for him, and he can grow the vegetables that he wants, and he'll look after them, and we'll start from seed right now today, and he'll plant them, and he'll nurse them, and he'll be growing them all the way through the season, and we can look in on that as we go through the year. So why don't we now quickly swap out the nasty zombies for some nice Zen Garden seed trays, and we can think about what seeds we're gonna put in. Okay, so if by magic we've prepared a little seed bed, a little Zen garden, as Ethan calls them, for his plants. I've used, and this is another one of my wants or things I try to do as much as possible, is reusing old materials, and this is from some electrical device or packaging or something, and I thought, oh, that'd be handy for a little seed tray. So we're going to use that today, and that's perfect for his Zen Garden seeds. So Mr. Farley, what actual plants do you want today?
I want to plant squash because he's really good at going like the zombies, like squishing them.
Not because he tastes good?
I don't know what they taste like.
Okay, what else?
Pepper, jalapeno, because he burns a whole roll of zombies.
And he normally burns me when I have too many of them as well, doesn't he?
Ooh.
What else?
Watermelon, because melon pulp is very, very, very strong.
So watermelon, that's that one there, isn't it?
That one there.
Okay, what else?
I also want sunflowers.
Why do you want sunflowers?
Because they energize the plants, or in the game they just give you sun so you can plant down your plants.
And I like sunflowers because they're absolutely beautiful, and I think you can see a photograph up on the video now of Ethan absolutely loving the sunflowers that we're just about to plant right now. Last year, fantastic, good, 8 feet high, massive saucer-like flowers. They were fantastic. Is that all of them?
Yeah.
It's all the ones you want anyway.
Yeah.
But we're also going to plant some kale today because I want Ethan to try some kale this year. Only a little bit, mate, only a little bit. Okay, so on to the planting, and as if by magic, I have the seeds here. So shall we go with winter squash first?
Yes.
So we've got winter squash, early butternut. That was a success last year, I think. So I think we're going to put 3 plants, 3 seeds in here, mate. So if you can just, as you can see, we've got a few seeds there. If you take 3, me old mate.
Good thing they stand out, they're so big.
They are. 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 there?
Yeah.
So if you just plant them, just push them down an inch or so, each one. That's it, make a little hole. That's good, put that one in. Excellent. Give it a cover over, son. So as you can see there, he's just literally put them down an inch or so, cover them back over with the compost. And if you can mark that one, mate.
Okay, so which one was that? That was squash, wasn't it?
That was squash indeed.
Okay, yeah.
So that one can go in there. And we've got sunflowers now. There is 3 there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and as we've actually got not many left in here, so make, again, just literally put these onto the surface and press them down a little bit, mate. I think that's the ticket on that one. What does it say? Yeah, literally just push them down. And here's one more for luck.
Okay.
Give that a good spacing. That's it. Excellent. Give them a little cover over. Just dust it over like that. That's it. Firm them in with the back of your hand. Good lad. And then put in the marker.
Okay, sunflower.
Did we said watermelon, didn't we? We said melon. Why do we want melon?
Because they're really strong.
They're really strong.
Pelt you.
And they're also really nice. I couldn't believe how well they grew last year. So let's have 3 of those.
Okay.
In fact, let's have 4. Let's get greedy because they're only going to be a little while. So let's put them in. So, you know, again, Ethan's getting involved here right from the start of planting his seeds, and you know, is that whole ownership thing. He'll be coming in from school now, checking to see if there's any growth, etc. And then, you know, once we get out to plant them, it's amazing, you know, once they start growing and actually get some fruit on there. Remember last year, the ones they were getting bigger and bigger. They were crackers, they were, weren't they? Right, so have you marked them with the watermelon?
Oh.
And you haven't covered them over, so cover them over a bit.
Yeah.
That's good. And jalapeno.
Yep.
We'll bang a few of these in, so you have to watch these. Don't put your hands up to your face afterwards on these, son, before you've had a wash.
Yeah.
Whoa! Right, so let's just take a few of them and sprinkle them around. Whichever one you want, just on the surface, and then we'll cover them with a little bit of, that's quite a few there, isn't it? That'll do.
Okay.
Last one, your favourite. Are you looking forward to this, isn't you? A nice bit of kale. Anyway, right, there's a few of them, so sprinkle them around.
They're tiny.
Oh, hang on, check there. You didn't mark your,
Oh.
you didn't mark the grave.
You just place them there?
Yep, place them in like that one, mate.
Okay.
Right, let's just sprinkle them around on the surface. A bit more. Okay, so mark that one, son.
Kale.
Did you push them in a bit?
Oh.
Give them a push. And those ones, what we'll do is we'll get a little bit of, we want to cover these, son. The ones that we put on the surface, we don't want to push down too far. Just give them a bit of a covering. And away we go. Firm it down. Right, and we'll do these last ones. We'll pick some more ones off camera and inform you what they are. And I don't want to upset Mrs F with water all over the place, so we'll water these off camera. So you would normally water them. So, you know, get your son, daughter, get them a nice little, you know, you can make the Zen garden or the little tray. You can put some little castles in there or anything like that. Just as long as you're making it fun, get them excited about, you know, growing some plants and looking after them, and then that's that first seed. Once we've done that, we don't have to force them. You know, let's get them out there. Come and have a look at this plant. It's growing fantastic. You know, let them have a little look, and they may become interested. They may not, but that seed has been planted in their head. And like Ethan, he's always asking about the different plants now with his game obviously in mind. But so there we are. Just a quick video to get my boy up and running on this year's season, and hopefully give you some ideas to get your son and daughter out there with their own little growing patch to become that optimistic gardener. So if you like this video and you want to see other ones, obviously click subscribe, and wherever I've got it, I never know where I put it, click for another video for some handy tips and ideas to get you going in the garden. See you later.
Bye.